Good morning. It's Monday. Well, not morning, it's afternoon. In fact, it's about 1 o'clock. We've been to the shop, got some stores in, got some food, some ready meals, some nice fresh veg ready to make a soup. But we're going to get cruising only about 45 minutes up that way to a place called Marbury. We've been in Wrenbury some time now, so yeah, we're feeling a bit fed up with it, and the weather forecast for the next couple of days is lousy. Wet and windy tomorrow and extremely windy on Wednesday. So it's only a 45 minutes cruise. Let's get going and we'll have a chat. So there goes Nikki. And off we go. We've had quite an enjoyable stop here in Wrenbury. Really enjoyed it. We took the kids out last night. There was a Halloween do and they dressed up in fancy dress. Not very scary. They actually look quite cute. But they had a good night, and fair dues to the Cotton Arms here in Wrenbury. They did a laser show and there was little bits and bobs going on, and a live singer in the bar. Much better than them dead ones, I think. And our first lift bridge of the day. I believe that if you get here early in the morning, this lift bridge is up as security measure for the garden centre that's here. But obviously during the day, the lift bridge is down for its customers and staff, etc. And as luck would have it, a gentleman on that boat there was taking some wood or something in a wheelbarrow over the bridge. So he's just offered to do the bridge for us. And as you can see, the bridge is lifting. How good is that? Thanks very much, gents. Thank you. Yeah, last night was a good night. The kids dressed up in fancy dress. Yeah, we had Spider-Man and some sort of weird cat person. But they looked great. We went to the Cotton Arms here in Wrenbury, and it was a good night. The kids enjoyed it. There was other kids there, but it was very, very cold, unfortunately, and the kiddies' party was outside. But there was a laser display with some lasers going off, showing like flying bats and scary faces and things like that. And the kids enjoyed it, and then we came back to the boat and ate sweets and watched a scary movie. Well, not too scary, obviously, for the kids, but it was good, and it was good of the Cotton Arms to lay that on completely free, and it was nice. And it's nice to do things with the kids, to get off your bums and go and do stuff. Life's too short, and kids aren't kids for long. So yeah, we enjoyed it. It was good. We weren't there too long. As I said, it was cold. And, but nice for the kids to play with other kids and interact. So yeah, we enjoyed it. It feels weird not having Nikki on the boat with me. Obviously she's in front on Secret on her boat, and I miss having Nikki here, and it's nice obviously to get a coffee and have a chat and talk about things. We do have the walkie-talkie and we are talking to each other, but we're both looking forward to mooring up, and hopefully, if we can find space in the weather, going to explore around Marbury. It's lovely to have a walk around the local areas and see what you can find and explore. It's no good sitting on your backside looking at the telly or your tablet or your phone. That's not living. Well, it isn't to us. We like to go and have a look round, have a nice walk, get some fresh air, and it's good for the kids as well. When we were up at Aqueduct, we had a walk and we found the aqueduct just before Aqueduct Marina there, And obviously that is the Aqueduct Marina was named after. But it was lovely, lovely 3-arch aqueduct. Cruised over it many times, but never been on it, never been under it, I should say. But it was great to take the kids down there. It was as if you're the first people to find it, and of course you're not. How brilliant are those camping pods there? They've even got hot tubs and everything. Very nice. The autumn colours are definitely coming through. I think we've picked a lovely time to do the Llangollen Canal. When you see some of these colours, the golden and the browns, it's beautiful. The only trouble is the leaves have to go somewhere, and inevitably a lot of them fall in the canal and end up round the prop. Yeah. Most of the time though, just a quick blast in reverse and that clears them off, so it's no trouble. But look at the colour of that tree, that beech tree. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, unexpectedly, we're on our first lock. We are actually going to do Marbury Lock. Pretty sure, if I remember, there are moorings at the top of the lock, so that's where we're heading for. And at least it's one less lock to do on Thursday, if we move on Thursday. Right, let's get this lock done. It's a beautiful lock, this, with a beautiful lock cottage. I would imagine if you live there, you'd be getting a bit fed up with people taking pictures of it, but it's beautiful. Well, I've drained the lock. That's Nicky through. Now it's Chugs' turn. That's it, Marbury Lock done. Now we're going to find a nice mooring for the evening, and the sun's just starting to poke through a little bit. Still very cold though. Looking forward to getting a fire on and getting a nice soup made. That'll be lovely. Well, we moored up just past bridge 24. It's much later in the afternoon now. I'm looking, actually, I think it's 5 to 5, 25 past 5, sorry. 25 past 5, and of course, it's Halloween. Yes, it's that time of year where all the ghoulies come out. I've just carved out a couple of pumpkins, the kids' pumpkins, so they're just drawing faces on the pumpkins, ready for later on. So what on earth we're going to do with them, I do not know, but they're having fun, and that's what it's all about. It is Halloween this evening, so you've got to try your best to do things, haven't you? It's a shame we're not in Betton Cutting, that haunted place down by Market Drayton. That would have been good. Could have had a bit of fun there, but I think we're safe for the evening. But they're having fun. They're in the boat. It's quite windy. It's very cold. We're going to watch a little bit of a nice, friendly, scary movie, if you like. And organise some tea. I think we're all having lovely pizzas, and it's a big movie night tonight on Chugs for the kids, so all is good. If we move tomorrow, I'll film it, but we are on a weather warning here for Wednesday. Today's Monday. On a weather warning for... Oh, we've got two dogs. Hi, you all right? Chap walking some lovely dogs. We're on a weather warning for Wednesday. 55 to 65 mile an hour gusts coming in. So yeah, we may not be moving tomorrow. It's strong wind as well, so we won't be moving if there are strong winds. We're staying put. We're in quite a nice spot, even though we are exposed, but we haven't got trees above us, which is a bonus, so we haven't got to worry about that. All is good. Anyway, I'm getting in now. It is getting cold. I want to lock the doors, close down, and get nice and cozy for the evening. I hope you all have a lovely Halloween. Of course, you're seeing this a couple, 2-3 weeks after Halloween, but I hope you had a lovely Halloween anyway. Ours is a quiet one, but it's a precious one, and we've enjoyed it. Take care, folks. What a beautiful morning. It's cool, but it's a gorgeous morning. It's Thursday, the 3rd of November. We've been stuck here. Well, I suppose we have. We've been here for about 2-3 days. Village of Marbury over there, and Bridge 24 is just behind us. The weather has been keeping us here. We've had beautiful still afternoons. It's been lovely here, overlooking the fields. Really, really nice. Not a breeze. And then we've had rain, hail, and very strong winds. We've had a mixture of weather here. It's been very, very wet. Not very pleasant at all. And yesterday it was Storm Claudio that was here. Very strong winds and gusts of up to 55 excuse me, nearly took my breath away. 55 miles an hour. That's very strong winds, and of course we cannot move narrowboats in that. Well, we can, but they won't go where we want them to go. So today we've got 3 locks, and then we're going to see how we get on at Whitchurch. Of course, we're cruising with 2 boats. Takes a lot longer, real pain, to be honest, but never mind. We've got Coisley Lock, which is just around the corner. Then we've got Willie Moore Lock with the beautiful little country pub, and then it's Povey Lock, I believe, and then we're up to Grinley Brook. We've got 3 locks and then the flight there. We're going to see how we get on. We're against the weather and we're against time, but let's get the engines checked, started, and let's get going. So we're nearly ready to go, but I forgot to mention that a couple of days ago we saw Richard on Mountbatten, the saviour of the waterways. He came and fueled us both up. We both had a splash of fuel. Always good to top up when you can, because you never know when there's lock closures or anything. And we also bought some kindling and some logs off him to keep warm. We just saw a thing on social media that in the next week or so the temperatures are going to plummet to -2, so at least we're ready. Right, now I am going to untie, and now we are going to get going. We are supposed to be getting more weather coming in a bit later, but it's been a lovely stay here, although the winds had plenty of room to whistle across the fields there. But we have enjoyed it here. We've made soup, we've watched films, I've done some editing. I actually filmed a small Patreon video from here in the middle of Storm Claudio or whatever it's called. It has been rough, the weather's been really bad, but there's nothing nicer being cooped up in a lovely little narrowboat with the fire on, watching a film. It's really nice.